Oh, hello, my people. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on your location. I have come again today being the 20th of February, 2024. I am here once again for the continuation of Biafra liberation. As you already know, Biafra is our religion and we must preach it. This is one of the Breji media platforms. My people, we must continue to talk about Biafra. On this platform, all we preach is freedom and liberation of Biafrans all over the world. Join me, my people. Before I continue, I have to say a little prayer. Father, Lord, Heavenly Father, today I have to use Psalm 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of discomfort, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law that we meditate day and night. And we, Biafran, shall be like a tree planted by rivers of water that bringeth forth our fruit in our season. Our leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever we do shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Therefore, the ungodly shall not stand in judgment in the congregation of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. My people, we are the Biafrans. I pray that God Almighty will definitely release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for us and protect our indomitable Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and protect every Biafran. God will protect every Biafran. You people are great men and women. I love you all. You are protected and covered. You will continue to be blessed by God. We are blessed. We are blessed. Hello, my brother Henry. Thank you for joining. Always remember to hit the like button, share so that it goes viral. We have little updates here and there. You know, as it is happening, we are bringing it to you people for you to know what is going on. So join me, everyone, so that we will continue. As I promised last time, that I will always play Onyendu's voice, you know, for a start, so that everybody will remember Onyendu. I will find out the date of his hearing. I think is either on the 26th or 27th. Onyendu's court hearing. I have played this before, but let me play it again.
The promise is a pledge and also a threat too. Our promise is very simple. If they fail to give us Biafra, Somalia will look like a paradise compared to what will happen to that zoo. It is the promise, it is a pledge and also a threat to them. Our promise is very simple. If they fail to give us Biafra, Somalia will look like a paradise compared to what will happen to that zoo. It is the promise, it is a pledge and also a threat to them. Our promise is very simple. If they fail to give us Biafra, Somalia will look like a paradise compared to what will happen to that zoo. It is the promise, it is a pledge and also a threat to them. Our promise is very simple.
So, my people, is it happening or not? What Onyendu said, is it happening or not?
If they fail to give us Biafra.
Everybody is asking, why are the Igbos keeping quiet? Why are the Igbos keeping quiet? I don't think I know, but I think some of my brothers here, they know exactly why our people are keeping quiet. Yes, for those who do not understand what my brothers are saying here, let me read what our Prime Minister said. This video was from his Twitter handle. He said, Biafrans celebrating the Nigeria hardship, and he put an emoji of laughter. These are the people that Nigeria has destroyed their businesses by burning them in Lagos and other parts of Nigeria, trying to make them poor. Yet, God is turning everything against the oppressors. What you don't know is bigger than you. So, this very song, Onye Chi Mereze na Mada Pugina, means when God has crowned you to be the king, nobody will take it away from you. The Emiloko, the meaning of this very Emiloko that they are shouting here means it is my turn. It is my turn. So my people, don't worry, we are still going to the main topic. But all this side information and little update is very important for us to know that we have a reason for leaving the zoo, and for us to know that when we were crying, nobody protested for us. Yes, nobody protested for us. Why do they want us to protest or to join? So what the Miloko they are singing here means is, it is my turn. Yes, that's what Tinubu said. And somebody like, what's his name, in Lagos, the one that said that they will push Igbos to the lagoon if they don't vote Tinubu, that very man, I'm sure he is one of those crying today, protesting in Ibadan. I have all the videos here, which I will display, for us to know that the more they push us close to the lagoon, they are bringing us together. They are bringing us together, close to our freedom. Now it is clearly obvious to everyone, to every Nigerian, that a Miloko, which is my turn, and that was Tinubu, is not good for Nigerians. But is it our business? No, it is not, because we are already busy doing our self-referendum. That is the reason why they are not hearing from the Southeast. Every one of them is asking, why is it that the Igbos are not protesting? Our Prime Minister rightly said that the children of lion, even though they are in the bush, that they don't eat grass. That has a very deep meaning. Children of lion lives in the bush, but they don't eat grass. So, whether there is food in Nigeria or not, Biafra man will not protest with you people. So, it is now a miloko for you. It is your turn to protest. Because when our people were protesting, your police and your army were busy buying our people. That's what they were doing. Now, it is their turn. That's why these boys were singing, after singing that God has made Tinubu, they crowned him the leader of the zoo. They will sing a miloko for him. They say that they are not bothered at all whether there is hunger or hardship or no hardship. Yeah. The Igbo man that has the mandate that would have come again to work for you people, because Igbos have always been on the ground working for you people while you are there siphoning oil money. Oil that is from our land. It is your turn now to cry. And it doesn't concern any one of us. This is another protest at Ibadan. They are crying for hunger and hardship. That's two things that is very important to them. Hunger, hardship. That's what they are suffering. Hunger and hardship. So let me play you another thing that Onyendu said.
You are serving under their flag when Nigeria and the Arabic inscription, or should I say the motto of Ottoman Danfodio, to tell you how foolish Nigerians are. You don't know that the Nigerian emblem, the army emblem of Nigeria, is the motto of Ottoman Danfodio that he used to conquer Hausa people. You don't know that it is there. That's what they're using. You're fighting under the banner of your conquerors.
Yes. Fighting under the banner of your conquerors. The logo here is the military logo with Arabic writing of Usman Danfodio's intention in the zoo. So our Yoruba brothers, it has always been when a Fulani man is ruling, they will be the vice, or they will be ruling, and a Yoruba will be the ruler, and Fulani will be the vice. Hello, my brother Odo. Thank you so much. We are still at it. The hardship and hunger protest in Nigeria. Yes, that's what we are talking about. And after showing the video, I will go to the main topic of the day. My people, a lot is going on in that zoo. Then let me play the voice of one of our brothers and his advice.
It is not a must to fight a war before you go your separate ways. Nigeria has gotten to that level whereby we just come peacefully. Let's just agree and let everybody go their separate ways. This thing is not as if somebody's quarreling. Now, all this while, Hausas have been ruling this country, nobody has been talking. Now it's Yoruba turn. People are lamenting. People are complaining. Now you Nigerians don't want Igbos to be there. The next thing, why don't we all decide to go our separate ways? Everybody, go your own way. Let me go my way. And let's see who's going to succeed for that. Of course, the Yorubas, the Hausas, they're afraid Igbos will succeed more than anybody. They just know it. That's why they don't want Igbos to go. That's why they don't want Igbos to go their own way. But I want to say something that I, as a person, when you look at Nigeria as a country, I am not somebody who fixing something like tribalism into anything. See, I know one thing for sure. Every aspect of the tribe has their own problem. The Igbos have their problem. The Hausas has their problem. The Yorubas has their problem. But to me, I think the time has really come for us to sit down and say, okay, come, we can go our own way without a war.
Hello,
we can go peacefully without a war. But Nigeria, Africans will never do that.
Okay.
Yes, I know Africans for that. They will never do that. They want to go.
Okay, let me read it out. He said, I said it before, that we Biafrans are living above the system of the zoo. Good evening, my sister Diane. How are you today? I hope you and family are keeping well. Thank you for joining. We are still at it. The hardship and the protest for hunger. They say that the Biafrans are not talking, and we are playing some video to confirm that, because our Prime Minister said that no Biafran should join the protest.
To go with war. In fact, it is until when they go with war that their body will cool down. That is Africa for you. Africa can never dialogue to go their separate ways. They have that thing in their system and it's in their blood. And Nigeria is.
You see what he's saying? That Africans, they can never dialogue. They can never agree on anything peacefully than to fight. You know, one Professor Iginla, he's a prophet, man of God, Iginla. He said, dialogue now. Dialogue now, because these young men, time is coming from what God was showing him. He said, from what God is showing him, time is coming when you will be begging these young people for dialogue and they will not listen to you. So all these presidents in Africa that are very good at going abroad, instead of buying equipment for hospital or buying food to give to their people, they will use the money to buy Tucano aircraft, destroying Nigeria, destroying Africa. That's what our brother here said, that African leaders, they don't know how to dialogue peacefully. Rather, they prefer war. And he is saying that this time around, that Biafrans will not fight. We have fought. So let others go and fight.
Nigeria is not an exception. So to me, I think if you look at it very well, Nigerians will not want to go their separate ways because why? They are Africans. Everybody wants to say, okay, if they want to let Igbos fight, let this thing fight. Of course, everybody's always targeting Igbos. Let me tell you something. I'm warning my brothers, please, if you are listening to me, if you're an Igbo man watching this program, whatever anything that is happening, protest or no protest, whatever they are protesting, keep silent as an Igbo man. Let them kill yourself. Just keep silent. Yes, they shouldn't join. Don't join anything. Let them kill yourself. If they're complaining, let Hausa kill Yoruba. Let Yoruba kill Hausa. Let nobody join hands to protest against anybody. Because when we are shouting, nobody was listening to us. But now, what is happening? Now is the time for them to fight. Let them finish themselves. We don't have any business with their fight. So what I'm trying to warn this worldwide to all the Igbos, in case you don't even in the program, people. Open the video if they are just quarreling with themselves. Just be looking at them like dummy. Just be looking at Mumu. That's the truth. Because don't forget, when the election was coming up, they were saying, Miloko. We were using the Miloko to fill our ear. But now they are not there. Now their mind is not working. They want to use you as an Igbo man to cause problem. Say no to them. We are wise. No. We cannot join in your stupid protest. If you want, go and protest. That is your fucking problem. We are not joining your protest. If rice is 50,000 naira a bag, an Igbo man will buy it. That's the truth. Yes. Even if rice is 200,000, an Igbo man will buy it because we are capable. So what I'm saying is that do not try to join in that war with them. If they are fighting themselves, Yorubas and Hausa, they are killing themselves. Please, as an Igbo man, look at them. It is their own time to fight. We have done our own in the past. We have done ours in the past. So this time around, we are not complaining. God punished his father. Why will Igbo be complaining? Why will complain? What have you done? You say you are not going to allow an Igbo man to get to presidency. Why you not say why are we not complaining? God punish your papa. If you want Tinubu, finish Nigeria. If you want, grind Nigeria. Then grind them to the last. Igbo man will not complain. We'll be looking at you. What we are fighting for is for Biafra to come.
Exactly.
For Biafra to come to stay. And one day it's going to come to stay. But this rubbish you are doing in Nigeria, we are not interested. This is MC Grammar talking. We are not interested. If a Yoruba man hearing me, I'm offending you. If an Hausa man hearing me, I'm offending you. And I'm offending you confidently. So you can fight yourself. I don't care. I don't bloody care. The two of you teamed up to fight an Igbo man yesterday. How do you expect an Igbo man to join your fights? That would be like we are cowards. An Igbo man, that's why we're keeping silent. That's what because we are smart. We cannot join your war. If you want, finish yourself, reduce yourself, kill yourself with bullets. Igbo man, we never join you. Thank you very much. Until next time, I will come your way. I remain yours and only. I'm Grammar.
You have heard him. Very self-explanatory rendition. You know, the guy has poured out his heart, and I am happy he is in the homeland. Our people will hear it and comply with it, coupled with the fact that our Prime Minister has warned them. Yes, Obioma, he said, we have cried before from 1967 to 1970. Exactly. I was still going to come to that. You know, today it was recorded that they protested in Abuja, in Ibadan, at Ibadan as well. And the 27th and 28th protest is still coming. You know, when our people will protest, they will use the zoo military to buy our people, kill them like no other. But they say that today, the police were leading the crowd in Abuja. Really? So they know how to allow people to say their mind. They know how to allow people to peacefully say their mind and even protect them in Abuja, because they believe that Abuja is their own area. My people, who is fooling who? This guy said my mind. That's why I decided not to interrupt his video. He has said it all. No Igbo person will join, no other Biafran, because Igbo is not the only Biafra. Igbo is just one state in Biafra land. Biafra is very massive. We are massive, very extensive in that zoo. You know that little map they show? That's the 5 states they told our Onyendu before. Oh, take 5 states: Abia, Imo, Enugu, Anambra, Ebonyi, and go. But that is not Biafra. It's only one state in the whole of Biafra land, so that they will continue to intimidate the ones where the oil, where they will be drinking and swimming in the oil. They did not harass them in Abuja and even at Ibadan. No shooting. Why do they expect us to join their protest? So, my people, I will show you what another doctor, he said that his daughter is married to an Igbo man. He is from Ughelli. Let me play him.
I am Dr. Charles Apoki. I want to ask a question. Nigerians, how market now? During the elections, I did a video. Why hate the Igbos in their own country? And hell was let loose. A lot of people attacked me. Now, Peter Obi was an option, but others decided to choose otherwise. I have a neighbor near me here. When I told him, who would you vote for? He said, how will I vote for an Igbo man when my brother is contesting? Ironically, his wife is an Igbo woman. Recently, I saw him. He was looking tattered. I asked him, how market now? There's a problem in this country. The poor that you want to fight for, they are the ones who hate you and fight you. They suffer from what is called Stockholm syndrome, where they fall in love with those who kidnap them and rape them. Andrew Cuomo, the governor of New York, rightly said during COVID, say when things go bad, the poor pay the highest price. But the problem I have with Nigeria, the poor don't know how to make the right choices. The poor are the enemies of their own progress. I want to ask a simple question. Those thugs that were throwing away ballot boxes, that were carrying ballot boxes to run in Lagos, how market now? How transport fare? How cement price? How price of food? When I don't be hungry, when I don't get small sense. I want to ask another set of people. Those of you in the north who said that instead of an Igbo man to rule, you are ready to go to war. Those your leaders who made such stupid statements. Where are they? They have left you. Some of them have traveled overseas. And you are here burning Nigerian flag. You are just wasting your energy. You are protesting. You are wasting your energy. Tinubu is going to be president for 8 years. 8 years, and there's nothing you can do about it. Tinubu is the pepper soup we all cooked. We will drink of it. Particularly those of you who form the lower class, because you were the instruments that were used to rig. Okay, youth copper in NYSC member in Kogi State that was collaborating with a policeman to rig elections. How market now? You don't get work? Are you employed? What about those of you, in some police stations in Lagos that were done printing. How market? The money they gave to you, the 30,000 they gave to you, has it not finished? Can it buy Gary? Can it buy rice? How market? Those of you in Rivers State who joined to falsify the elections and rig and cancelled votes in favor of somebody who did not win elections. How market now? Are you buying petrol different? Are you buying bread at a different price? Peter Obi said that they don't sell bread differently for Muslims, for Christians in church or in the mosque. What of the fake bishops? Fake bishop, fake bishop, how now? That your collar goes soon fall from your neck. To fall. How market? The money they gave to you is finished. What about CAN chairman that recently went to, is it CAN chairman? No, CAN representative, you went there. You came out and you were talking nonsense. How market now? Your offering will soon reduce. How market? How are you buying cement? You will find it difficult to pay your workers. How much are you buying diesel? Oh, you think you will use our offering to go for pilgrimage? I hear you. Or go to Rome for treatment. What about those who were supporting evil? How market now? You fall sick, you will remain in Nigeria. The people you supported, when they fall sick, they will go overseas. What about the Agberos, those Agberos that were being utilized to traumatize people in Lagos? How market? How market? How market? What of the people in the East that fought against the emergence of Peter Obi? How market? But let me quickly say this. I did that video. Why do you hate the Igbos in their own country? Because somebody's mother was Igbo, you said they should not vote for him. I respect people like Obasanjo, Bode George, Faturo, Barrister Faturo B. I don't know, I can't pronounce his name well. All different tribes, Aisha Yusuf, different people from the north, from the south, from the west, from the east. It was a choice between good and evil. It was a choice between progress and retrogression. Can't you see the Labour Party, they have brought out how much they spent in their election? I voted for APC, for House of Representatives. I voted for Labour Party governorship. I voted for PDP, one other elections. So I voted for different parties. I'm non-partisan, but I selected people that I knew I could, that they could come out tops. So, that could perform. I made mistakes in some places. The governor we voted for here in Delta City is doing well. He's doing well. So, but your choice is your choice. And we have made a choice. Let us settle down with this choice and harvest whatever we have planted. I made a post. Why do you hate Igbos in their own country? People traumatize me, attack me, abuse me. Usually, I don't care. I didn't answer any of those posts. But let me.
You have heard this, doctor. He has said it all. Those who voted for Emiloko, how market? Even though I'm not Obi's fan, but every Nigerian and every Biafran, we all saw and witnessed the voting system that Obi won landslide victory. But because he is who he is, even though he said that Biafra ended 50 years ago, that is his own mouth and his own case. We know that Biafra is alive and bubbly. We are heading home. All this hula baloo, everything happening, my people, continue to vote. As you are not going to protest, take that time to cast your self-referendum vote. It is only 3 pages. A step to our freedom. Very soon, Biafra will come. And they will be asking for visa because they can't live without us. Our exit is what they are crying for. Because I showed a video here last week where a man said that Baba will say that the reason why he helped Gowon to fight Biafrans is that he doesn't want Biafrans to go. Because in Kwara State, in Yoruba land, has been claimed by the Muslims. Let me tell you the honest truth. I don't hate the Muslims, but Nigerian Muslims, their own practice is quite different. Their practice is quite different. I don't know what sort of Islamic religion. Wow, my co-host is here. Welcome him, Emenike Chibo. You are welcome. Thank you for joining. You will start paying tax for coming late. Thank you so much. You are highly appreciated. Thank you for joining. You know, my people, Babawo did that. He said that the Muslims have taken Kwara State and the few Christians in Yoruba land cannot fight the Fulanis alone, because then he is a Christian, Gowon, a Christian. So from what this man is saying, that Obi would have been a better choice. Today, he is asking those Emilokos, how market? Thank you, thank you. Come anytime, I'm only joking. Come anytime. Even if you don't come, the program will carry on and it will be posted to you on WhatsApp. Thank you, my brother. You are a great guy. So, these protests they are conducting now is like 10 years back. They would have sat down to sit down and think of who to vote. Somebody that will make their country good for them. But no. Yes, what I'm talking about, Blue, is that what they are doing in my country is unbearable. Because when election came, somebody who is a Christian, they pushed him out because he won the election. He won the election. And they said that they want Muslim ticket, that they want to Islamize the whole country. And it's impossible, my brother. Everybody to their own religion. You don't have to force your religion through anybody's throat. Are you a Muslim? If you're a Muslim, I'm telling you that I do not hate Muslims. Everybody has right to worship wherever they wish to. Blue, are you hearing me? Blue smiley, slimy. Yes, I've always seen you here. I thought last time you were saying that you are from Israel. Thank you, Nelson. God bless you for joining. Let me read out. Emenike said, okay, I trust you for that. Yes, exactly. That's what they are doing. But can I tell you this? Today, Japanese, let me look very well before I give you this very news. You know, Japan told them to leave their country. Today, they said, you must leave Japan. We are Japanese. We don't want any Muslim in our country. Japanese said that, but I can't hear the world leaders telling them not to do that, or telling them that they are being politically incorrect. But this is what they are doing in Nigeria. When we welcome them and try to be one with everybody, now they are killing us on daily basis. On daily basis. And you see all these platforms, they will bribe them to bring down our what is it called? Our programs. Yes. Yes. So it is not possible. God did not, nobody is our God. We have God as the supreme leader of the heaven and earth. He gave us choice. Yes, God gave us choice. So we do not know humans as the God of this planet. They cannot police us about killing people every here and there. So this is what is going on. And this very man that they elected and his deputy in Nigeria, they are both Muslims, terrorizing the whole country. Everybody in that country is crying. No food, no money, no jobs. They devalued our money for their own selfish gains. Thank you, Emenike. Emenike is reminding fellow Biafrans all over the world, like and share this video. I know we are very many Biafrans. I can't be saying this every day. Like and share this video, subscribe to Betty Ford TV. If you haven't subscribed, swell my my page so that I will have at least 10,000 subscribers. That's what I want from Biafrans. Remember, this is not tit for tat, but when you do it, you're supporting your sister so that I will be bringing news for you people here every day, you know. So subscribing will not take you 2 minutes. Just click on subscribe and you will subscribe. So my people, what is going on in Nigeria is terrible. Exactly. The same thing is happening in the zoo. We call Nigerians zoo because that is what they are. Zoo is where animals live. And you know, tiger is an animal. Tiger eats other animals. That's why we call them zoo. That is it. So because of this hunger that they are talking about, let me show you people the news by custom officials in Nigeria. And after reading this news out, I will warn you people about it. Yes, it is from our Prime Minister's Twitter handle. Our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa, he said, the chicken is finally come home to roast. Oh, after they finish eating the food, what next? Then Daily Trust, one of the gutter media in the zoo, said, breaking news, custom unveils plan to distribute seized good food nationwide. The Nigeria Customs Service has expressed its readiness to distribute seized food items to Nigerians to help mitigate the current hardship in the land. But my people, can I tell you what? Any food that customs seized from abroad, the food they sell to you people are polluted food. And you don't know when those food were seized. Do not accept any food from the customs, Nigeria customs. They are poisoned food because it has long expired. And they are genetically modified food. Do not accept them. Go to the farm and work for people, and they will give you fresh food to eat. Because some of you don't like to work. That's why you are all crying for hunger. Stop protesting and go to farm. Go and farm and eat fresh food. Do not take any zoo terrorist nation, any food seized by their custom officials. They will use it to poison all of you, especially canned food. Canned food that is genetically modified in the first place. Secondly, you do not know when those food were seized by the customs. And now they want to bring it out to give to people. It will poison all of you. Hello, Ndewo, my lovely sister. You are here. You are another co-host that comes late. Hello, Diane. Yeah, our sister is writing, Diane. She said, P2B is a game player. He knows everything that happened during the election. It was used to stop Biafra agitation for money and personal benefits and power. Yes, Peter Obi has no integrity. All of them in Nigeria, all of them, no exception. They are all men and women in the politics without integrity. They don't remember their masses. If you are not a rich man or at the corridors of power in Nigeria, you are a nobody. But when Biafra comes, if Biafra comes, not if, Biafra is here already. Biafra is here, my people, because this route we are taking now is the direct route to get Biafra. There is no how. Mazi Simon Ekpa, our prime minister, the indomitable prime minister that is working tirelessly to give us Biafra, he has found the route to our exit. That's why they are fighting us. Yes, Diane, they are all corrupt, deceitful, liars, politicians, all of them, north, south, east, and west. They are all corrupt men and women of no integrity. All of them. No exception. Yes. All of them. They don't have conscience at all. They don't think of the masses. They are Oyibo slave masters. They respect even unborn children. But in Africa there, where they allow all these old cargoes to rule in Africa, they don't care about anybody because they want to wipe us out so that they will come and settle in our land and they swim in the oil. That's their plan. But Biafra is not inclusive. They can take Nigeria for all I care. Biafrans do not want to know about Nigeria because they don't care about us. I don't think so. Yes, I'm not into BRICS, but maybe I will go and read about BRICS and maybe tomorrow we will discuss it. All right, Smiley, Slimy. Thank you for making your comments. You people should be thinking of Africans as well. You know, I know from your writing that you are an Israeli. You know, in those days, in the biblical time, there's an Israeli woman that had twins called Rebecca during the time of Jacob, Abraham, and all that. That woman had twins, and one was white, one was black. They were called Esau and Jacob. And the mother liked the white one So people should be asking, where are the black ones? Yes, so we need your help as well. Our sister Mary is also advising you people. Let me read out what she said. She said, food seized by customs. Biafra should reject their custom seized food because the tin or packet food are poisonous, and the owners they seized it from are in tears. Cost is upon the food. Yes, cost is upon the seized goods of the people. Exactly. Yes, these 3 points. Let me list it out for you. First point is that the owner of the food they seized is in tears, and the person will lay cost on it. So if you eat it, you are eating cost food. Secondly, the foods are tin food and can poison you. And thirdly, they are expired food that will cause you to buy immediately. Do not touch any food shared by the customs. If they are distributed, I trust you, Biafrans, you will never touch such food. Don't. They are poisoned food, cost food. Mary is 100% correct. That's what he is saying. Exactly. Yeah, the wife of Moses was black. She is from Cush. Yes, my brother. So we are part of you people. We are those black ones. We are part of you. So now, as it is very hot, they are crying and we are watching. They are crying. We are watching. I have another interesting video to play for you people. Please listen, my people.
And his appeal. Bola Tinubu is under fire again, this time over allegations of nepotism. He recently announced a shake-up in Nigeria's Bola Tinubu is under fire again, this time over allegations of nepotism. He recently announced a shake-up in Nigeria's Federal Housing Authority, and he's appointed this man as the new MD/CEO, Oyetunde Ojo. He's a former Nigerian MP. He served from 2011 to 2015, but he failed to get re-elected in the 2015 election. After that, he turned to business, reportedly in the oil and gas sector. And now he's the CEO of a housing authority. What's his qualification? Apparently, over a decade's worth of experience in the housing and hospitality industries. That's what the Nigerian government said while appointing him. But exactly when did this happen? When did he get the time to acquire this decade's worth of housing experience? It remains a mystery. But the Nigerian government insists that he is the best man for the job. Of course, they need to hype up his credentials to deflect from his other big achievement. And what's that? Being married to Fola Shade Tinubu, the oldest daughter of President Bola Tinubu. Nepotism is never good for optics after all, and the last thing Tinubu needs is another scandal. The Nigerian president has been racking up controversies ever.
This lady is talking about the president of Nigeria and his nepotism, the act of nepotism. Now he is employing his family, the husband of his first daughter. His first daughter is about 65 years old now. So that will tell you how old the president is. Now he brought his brother that answers the same surname, and he said he should be working in petroleum. And when other people kicked against it, he said that the guy is the best person for the appointment. So she is saying that nepotism is another scandal that the president cannot afford to be included in his name. Already stained name of forgery of certificates that he gave to the INEC. And what was the other one? The drug case in America, which America promised to drop if he will do their bidding and give them whatever they want, which includes going to Niger to fight, because they have a dome that they are building in Niger, which they have been cut off now. So this lady was saying that nepotism allegation is another thing that the president cannot afford to be included in his name. So I continue.
Since he took office, the last one was about an oil field, an offshore oil block called OPL 245. It was a disputed field bought by European oil giants Eni and Shell. There were corruption allegations. Nigeria had sued the oil companies. The case was pending in international tribunals. But last month, the president of Nigeria restored the fields to the Europeans. He ended all legal disputes over the offshore field and called for the matter to be resolved amicably. Now, you can choose to look at this as Tinubu moving forward, as him dropping a long dispute and getting back to business. Or you may wonder about the timing. Eni, one of the European oil firms involved here, signed another deal recently. This happened a few months ago. They sold their Nigerian onshore assets to a local firm, a firm called Onado PLC. The sale was very beneficial.
He sold Owando, and the offshore business that the case is in European and international court. He went and told them that it will be resolved amicably. And after resolving that one, he came and sold Owando. So when all these sales are going on, all this oil money flying by air, why does it not fall down for the Emiloko group in the north and in the west to pick and eat? Why is there so much hardship that every day they are protesting in the zoo? But however they protest, however they cry for hardship, it is working for Biafra good. Biafra is here, my people. Try and cast your vote. We continue.
For the Nigerian oil company, its total oil reserves doubled after it bought Eni's assets. And guess who is the chief executive of the Onado Group? A man called Adewale Tinubu, or Wale as he's popularly known. The last name is not a coincidence. He is related to the Nigerian president too. He is the president's nephew. So a European oil company sells its business to Tinubu's nephew. The nephew's company benefits, and Nigeria drops litigation against the Europeans soon after. What does that sound like to you? Allegations of nepotism and corruption are hounding the president. But that's not all. He's also been accused of using his office for personal gain, using it to fund a luxurious lifestyle, like with the yacht controversy. Tinubu became president last year. He took office in the month of May. His government had to release a supplementary budget to allocate resources for this year, and this happened in November. The budget came in November. But while the budget was being discussed, an anomaly came to light. Money was earmarked for a presidential yacht, a princely sum of 5 billion naira. That's about 3.5.
You know why she's reiterating when Tinubu came to office? She said he only came to office May year 2023, barely a year ago that he came to power. But look at what he has done already. He bought a yacht, 30-something billion naira or dollar, I don't know. Let me play it again.
For this year, and this happened in November. The budget came in November. But while the budget was being discussed, an anomaly came to light. Money was earmarked for a presidential yacht, a princely sum of 5 billion naira. That's about 3.5 million US dollars.
Can you? How much? Let me.
Anomaly came to light. Money was earmarked for a presidential yacht, a princely sum of 5 billion naira. That's about 3.5 million US dollars. Now,
5 billion naira, about 5 million point something US dollars. But people are hungry because this yacht, after cruising in it, he will just keep it in the seashore. He will just leave it there on the high sea. But people are hungry. He came barely a year ago. That's when he started. But look at the amount of wealth he has amassed with his family. Buying yacht, is that a priority? Is that not misplacement of priority? But does it concern us much? We Biafrans, we are going. Unfortunately, our people are still there. This is why we put our eyes into this sort of thing. And again, because we want the world to know the reason why we are living. So our sister said, anyone that told his or her tribes because of position, that sold his or her tribe because of position and the stupid power is not a human being. Animal is better than that person. Exactly. You are the one thinking like this, but it's unfortunate the way our elders think, because Tinubu is now, if not 80-something, Tinubu should be about 80-something years. His daughter is about 65 or 66 years this year. He should be in his 80s, because let's assume he had the woman when he was 25 or 20. How can he be buying a yacht? I wish you people will see the yacht sailing on the sea. Look at the yacht there. You know, what is he doing with a yacht? Extravagant lifestyle. That's what the lady called it. Look at the yacht. You see it? You know, what is he doing with yacht when Nigerians are crying for hunger? But this is send off for Biafrans.
Nigeria is an economic powerhouse, but it's still a developing nation. There is massive wealth inequality. People are struggling with the cost of living crisis and reeling after the government reduced fuel subsidies last year. In this environment, President Bola Tinubu was buying a yacht on the taxpayers' dime. You can imagine the uproar. Nigerians were furious. So were opposition lawmakers. They forced the government to divert the yacht money. It was funneled into a student loan fund instead. But you see, the yacht had already been delivered by them to the Nigerian Navy. So now they have to find a way to pay for the luxury boat. And these are just some of the controversies that have dogged Tinubu since he took office. There are others as well. And by the looks of it, there will be more to come. Hopefully, Nigeria will continue to progress despite the extravagance of its president and the enrichment of his family.
My people, you have seen that. You have seen that everything we do here, the world watches, they listen, they take record. For them to know all these details, at least you people have seen this lady. Let me see if I can, yes. The name of her reporting team. She's not a Nigerian reporter, she's an Indian, but I don't know the name of her studio. So My colleague has this record. Exit of Biafrans finally is scaring the zoo. It is scaring the zoo. Let me play it. Everybody should listen because we learn every day. We are freedom fighters. Anywhere you see any news that favors your people or that will boost your freedom fighting, you have to get the news to your people.
Fear of Biafra exit from the zoo. Nigeria government now wants state police and restructuring. Here the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Today's date is 20th of February 2024, and I have a breaking information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people, this very news is one of a kind. I want every one of you to pay very good attention because this is the story that you all want to hear and, of course, understand what is going on in the damnable zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. It is what I call fear of Biafra exit. They might be claiming insecurity, but I want to let you know that this is fear of Biafra exit from the zoo. Because of the work of the Biafra Republic government in exile, ably led by Mazi Simon Ekpa as the Prime Minister of Biafra, they are panicking, my people. I don't want to waste your time. I really want to go straight and read the news in details. And if you are listening from our old YouTube page, I want you to click the link below the description in order to subscribe to our new YouTube channel, because that is where we are now releasing all our new updates because of the series of attacks that this very one has received over the years. Now, without further ado, let us delve straight into the news. And as you can see on your screen, I will be reading from one of the Zoo Gota media outlets, the Daily Post. And their own title says, Reps move to establish state police, pass bill for second reading. Wow. Unbelievable. This is published on February 20th, 2024, as you can see on your screen. Now let us read. The House of Representatives has passed a bill for the second reading, a bill seeking to amend the 1999 Constitution by allowing the 36 states in the Federation to establish state police. The bill seeking to amend the 1999 Constitution was debated on Tuesday and passed for the second reading. Ben Kallo and 14 others sponsored the bill. I want you to pay attention and follow the news, one after the other, one by one. I will show you something. After reading this, I will show you something else. The involvement of Tifnubu, and some other northern, politicians and governors who came together because of fear of Biafra, because they have seen the handwriting on the wall. They have seen that Biafra has succeeded, and now they are panicking. They now want to establish state police and restructuring. Now pay attention while I read. Yes.
You see, my people, this regional police that they are passing bill now and restructuring, that was what our Onyendu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, started by telling them that it will do Nigeria a great deal of good to have that country restructured and have regional police, as Ojukwu and Gowon agreed to do when they traveled to Ghana at Aburi, but they refused. Now they are bringing it. Can I tell you people something? You see this bottleneck we are all experiencing in Nigeria, 3 nations or 4 nations or even 5 nations, because there's a country in Africa that is 13 million only, and they are a country in Africa. I've forgotten their name. But if you ask Google, it will give you their name. So why are we all battling? Nigeria can never be won. It can never be won. Even though I am not a Nigerian anymore, even Tinubu as he is today, the Fulanis are not happy with him. Why is Tinubu not living in Asorok? He lives in Lagos because he cannot fight the cabals. And the Miloko means it is my turn. It is his turn to go and get the oil money as much as he wants. This cannot be going on. It cannot. Not everybody will agree with it. And this is what Buhari did. Babangida did it. Shagari did it. All of them. So, Nigeria expired in year 2014 after the amalgamation in 1914. 100 years after that. So, we can no longer be existing together. The center is no longer holding us together. Everyone should go. There's an Hausa lady I have here. Her video is here, but because she spoke everything in Hausa, though somebody interpreted it, but I don't trust that interpretation because I didn't hear, I don't know what she's saying, but the person who interpreted it said that the woman said that it is better the North should go, Yoruba should go, Igbo should go, so that there will be peace. Coupled with the fact that they are holding Onyendu the prophet in that country. If they don't release Onyendu, Nigeria will sink. I am telling you, it will sink. And that is what the Western world wants. Because from what I showed you people yesterday, a Greek professor was telling Shagari that the Western world say that Nigeria is getting too powerful because they sit on the keg of oil, that if they don't stop Nigeria, then their power and their interest in Africa will not be actualized. So if they want to disintegrate, it is their problem. Biafra must go. Biafra is here. Prophet Igila said it. If you are not ready to dialogue, there's a time when you would want to dialogue and these young men will not listen to you. And that time is now. Our prime minister is so young, very boisterous, and he is very resilient. Consistency personified. He is following the footstep and he has taken us there. We've all known that we have a mandate when our nation will be created. Make no mistakes. So this thing he is saying now, that the House of Assembly are now passing a bill to make a restructure to medicine after death. No, we are no longer interested in the zoo. Zoo is in coma. It cannot be revived. That's what one Yoruba pastor said, that zoo is in coma, that he's tired of praying for Nigeria, that he will no longer pray. I showed it here. I will look for the video and bring it. You will hear it from him.
It comprises 18 clauses intending to amend 14 sections of the Constitution, notably to transfer police from the exclusive legislative list to the concurrent list, permitting both state and federal government to establish a police force. Therefore, Ebetoku and his crazy wife will no longer sit somewhere in Abuja to order the massacre of innocent Biafrans in Olu. The crazy wife of Ebetoku will no longer order the demolition of Igbo businesses and the plaza in Computer Village, Ikeja. Wow. Now let's continue first. While presenting the bill on behalf of the co-sponsors, Mukhtar Shagaya stated that state police is not only a matter of federalism, but an exigency of time calling for the creation of state police. Do you know the name of the man who presented the bill? He is called Mukhtar Shagaya. Osetigo, Osetigo. I na Biafra Etari Mongo. If I na those days ago, Etari Mongo. Prime Minister Mazi Samaneta, Tibe Fammongo, na bafo Tony Mafia, mad people everywhere. Mukhtar Shagaya, I am very, very certain, couple of years ago, 5 to 10 years ago, if you told this imbecilic animal called Mukhtar Shagaya, a Fulani man indeed, that there should be state police or restructuring in the zoo today, that every state will now be in control of the police. It is no longer in Abuja. This foolish man will not accept. Never.
You see what he is reading now? That the bill passed was a motion moved by one of the House of Assemblyman called Mukhtar Shagaya, a Fulani man. These people, they think they are dealing with fools, very tricky, cunning people, deceitful people. They are very deceitful. This is how they will deceive everybody, thinking that they will convince Biafrans not to go. Fanetia aka na tipa buaja. We are Anyana Sigana. Our states, everything is ready. You all heard when our Prime Minister talked about our Bitcoin. Everything is ready. We are in Biafra already. Is smelling. The feel of Biafra is here. They are now crying because of our exit, because they know that Nigeria stood till this time because of Biafrans. You see, since Biafrans removed their interest, everything in the zoo, see how the dollar, the pounds, and the naira is falling like rolling stone, gathering no moss. Today you will see that 1 pound is how many thousands to naira. Tomorrow dollar is how many, because they went and devalued their money. Oil producing country. They don't know economy. They don't think. They don't know that if you have such a material as your resource, one of your resources, oil, gas, everything, gold in Zamfara, that you stand out to be the highest bidder. Your bargaining power will hit the sky. Even that IMF and World Bank will come begging you. But in their myopic reasoning and poor administrative qualities, they don't even have any. When somebody knows the road and they are calling you, teaching you, come, let us do it this way, and you are in a physic paka, it don't happen now. Biafra artillery during the war, they will tell you, it don't happen. It don't happen. Anything you are asking them, they will be telling you, because artillery has, meddled and scattered their brain, they will be telling you, it don't happen. It don't happen now. We have left the zoo anyway. That's why they are falling like a motor falling from the hill. Now they are falling from high mountain. No break, no jam. That's what Fela sang for them so many years ago. Suffering and smiling. The time has come. This is the real Emiloko. It's their time. Let them continue to protest. They will protest and tire.
Never. Now they said, this bill emerges as necessary response to several calls for a decentralized and community-oriented approach to law enforcement. It seeks to navigate the complex landscape of security challenges by empowering our states with the means to address issues unique to their localities. Did you see that? Let me use this medium to send message to the so-called federal government of the zoo and the legislators, the House of Representatives and the House of Assembly, the senators. I want you to know, even though you come to Ekulobia and call all the Ekulobia sons and daughters to come and join the police of the zoo in order to safeguard Ekulobia. Even if you come to Osumohu and you call all the Osumohu sons and daughters to come and join the zoo police in order to safeguard Osumohu from Biafra fighters. Even if you come to Olu and tell all the Olu sons and daughters to come and join the zoo police in order to save Olu from Biafra. I want to let you know that first of all, you shall see nobody. That is that is number one, because I am very certain the Prime Minister Mazi Samonekwa will have something to say about this moving forward. You call people from Osuhitokwa to come and join the zoo police in order to save Osuhitokwa from Biafra. From Biafra taking over Osuhitokwa, which we have already done. I want to let you know first, Nkembo, Bona, you are not seeing anybody. Because everybody in Osuhitokwa today believes in Biafra, not in the zoo. That's number one. Then number two is that even though you get some saboteurs, some idiots that will come out from Osuhitokwa, from Olu, from Aba, from Umuahia, from Ekulobia, from Aguata, anywhere in Biafra land, from Otueke, anywhere, you pick people, indigenous people, to join the zoo police under creating state police, and they are the one to, to protect their land where they come from. I want to tell you that it is not going to stop the fight for Biafra. And anybody we catch, whether we know you or we don't know you, in the name of police, wearing that black and black zoo police uniform, in the name of safeguarding your hometown, because that is the target, you will be sent to judgment. It is very simple as ABCD. You will be sent to judgment, whether even if you are my brother and you know.
Yes, my people, this is the fear of the zoo government. They are now calling for state police and this and that, while they are keeping all their repented Boko Haram terrorists in military and police. We are not interested. We are exiting, and we have exited. Kudos to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister. Those two men, we should always pray for them. Every Biafran, let us not remove our eyes from the ball, which is our self-referendum, our fundraising. Self-referendum, fundraising. Self-referendum for Biafra liberation and fundraising for the Biafra Liberation Army. That is our goal. The final thing I'm going to show you people now, or make you listen to, will be what the Enugu State Governor is doing currently. He is taking the land of Nike people in Enugu State, taking their land without any compensation to the people, or without relocating them anywhere. He said he's building a ranch. Who rears cattle in the zoo? The Fulanese. So he is bulldozing the house that belongs to his people for the Fulanese to come and settle and do their ranching. And he's one of his ministers. I will play his voice here. Let me play the voice of the people of Nike. You see, the people pursuing them are the police, the zoo police, the governors, the enablers. They are the enablers. Anything in Biafra land, they will not negotiate with the people. Rather, they will go and bring police to chase you out from your house for the caterpillar to bulldoze it. That he wants to start using it for ranching. How many Biafrans do ranching? He is doing it for Fulanese. Is there any compensation for these people? The answer is no. Any prior agreement before this bulldozing of their houses? No. Their crops? No. I don't know what is wrong with our Southeasterners, those in the government parastatals. What they do? This is police chasing them, shooting at them. Oh. You see, all those are bulldozed land already.
God will punish us for our own land. For our own land, I ain't gonna go punish us. God will punish us for our own land. For our own land. See where people they live. Yeah?
He said that these policemen are shooting at them, that they are shooting at them in their own land, owners of the land. You'll be bulldozing their houses without giving them another place where they will settle or where they will start farming. You want to do this for ranching. What sort of ranching? Our people don't rear cows. So who is he doing the ranching for? This is the thing. Akosinabu Biafra, you know. Let me show you what one of his ministers was saying. You know, these people are full of, I don't know.
Right?
Yes.
There's been a protest to that effect.
Oh, yes.
That the state government intends to embark on.
Yeah.
Do you think it will address the issue of open grazing
Yes.
in Enugu State?
Yes, it would.
In the entire
Enugu State. If we establish this ranch in Oji River, East Uzo, and Uzo 1, it will address it. Because you have no reason for open grazing anymore.
Have you heard it? Oji River, Isiuzo, Ozowani, 3 localities in Enugu State for ranching, for Fulanese.
You understand? So it's a soft landing for the law to implement the law. You understand? Because if you have the ranch and government stated clearly, under no circumstance should any animal stray out of the ranches. So you have no reason again, because you are breaching the law, and the long arm of the law will deal with you.
No, which governor will be bulldozing people's house for animal settlement, ranching? Human beings, you ask them to leave their land and you level it. You are not giving them any new settlement area, no farming area. And you brought police in the first place to shoot at them. And Caterpillar is there bulldozing their houses. I mean, what senseless activity is this? And his minister, or whatever he is, wearing red cap here, is addressing the issue as it is the law. What law? Say that you should take people's land by force.
So it would address it. Okay. We are convinced it would. But by the time government had reasoned with the people, and government, it's not that anything is being enforced, but people have got to understand that this is the program and the intention of the state government. Okay. All right.
So will the government back down if the people does not buy the idea?
Well, the fact is that this is a democratic government, and that has a.
Can you see how these people shoot themselves? I won't continue showing this man. He's not making sense. Democracy. Which democratic system tells you to bulldoze people's house, take it by force, or call police on them without rehousing them? Is that democratic? My people, is so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate that what goes on in Biafra land. I don't know what scares these governors. You are bulldozing people's land where they grow their crops and houses where they live. They have lived for ages. Then you want to go and bring the Fulani to come and do their ranching there. And this one is here telling us that it will be a law that no animal should stray out. So it is animals straying out that is better for human beings to be allowed to live in their own home, where they are comfortable, where they had their children. My people, this is why we want to leave the zoo. Because it is like when Biafra comes, it will be a total and complete exorcism. Everybody will be exorcised of zoo influence in them. Because look at a man like this, he doesn't think. He has 3 local government areas where they want to go and do this ranching. For Fulani to bring their cattle to come and do ranching there. Then the people, where would you send them to? He has not mentioned. He's only telling you is democratic government that wants to make his people homeless and bring in animals from the north to come and ranch in your compound while the owners of the land will be chased away with police. My people, you be the judge. I think I will stop here and I will see you again tomorrow. Please, wow, tomorrow is going to be 21st when our Prime Minister is having the space conference with Amazonian Dr. Cho, and that will be Biafran 8 p.m., which will be 7 o'clock this time. So I can do my program tomorrow by maybe 5 o'clock so that I can stop by 7. So please, my people, by 5 tomorrow, I will be here so that we will all finish before 8. Go and download Twitter. It's not difficult. Just go to Play Store and download it. I love you all. It shall be well with those of you who view my videos when I do the program, and everybody should continue to spread the news that Biafra is here already, but we have to vote. The self-referendum is from this February till May, and the fundraising. Even if it is $5 that you donated, we will appreciate it, just to support our Biafra Liberation Army and support what our Prime Minister is doing. As we all know, Onyendu's legal team has been added to the shoulder of our Prime Minister. So our responsibility is increasing. And paying Onyendu's legal team is well worth it, because we all love Onyendu and we all want him to come out. I think I'll find out by tomorrow afternoon what date Onyendu is going to court, whether it is 26th or 27th, so that you can watch it online. I love you all and I appreciate all of you. God will continue to bless Biafrans. We are home and dry. Just a little push. We are there. Let no Biafran go out on the 27th and 28th to protest with the zoo. Do not protest. Do not protest with them. Our Prime Minister said that the son of a lion, even though he's in the bush, he does not eat grass. Even if they say that bag of rice is 1 million naira, I know that Biafrans will buy it. We are going home. Biafra is here. Remember, self-referendum. Vote, vote, and vote. Vote, vote, and vote. And the fundraising. All hail Biafra. Bye from here. I love you.